What it do, what it do, what it do. It is I, Eden the Hero. Welcome to Humble Good Times. It is Monday afternoon. I am late as shit on my filming right now. So here we are. I mean, I'll be honest with you. Sunday, I just wanted to rest. I needed to rest. I worked Friday and Saturday, and then I hung out with the homie on Saturday evening. And I just wanted to rest Sunday. I didn't want to do shit. I got to talk to my boo. And, just chill. But let's just start off. Last week was a great week. I have no complaints. I got my results back from my doctor. Everything was normal in my blood work. That is just always exciting to hear. There was like one that was off, but I just kind of got to maintain like a healthier lifestyle, I guess. It was lipoprotein. If you know, you know. And it's just something that I can control somewhat by what I eat and exercise and rest. So yeah, I definitely take my rest a lot seriously. It's important that I get as much rest as possible, considering that I do stay up all night now. So yeah, it's been a good few months now. It's almost 4 months since I've been at my job. It's gotten better, thankfully. At both jobs, actually. I started them around the same time. I'm probably like 3 months in now with my second job, so. And that's been cool. I've been getting more hours with them. I have no real complaints. This is probably going to be one of my shortest videos ever. However, blood work was good. I was able to schedule my next treatment, which is always a plus. That's the only difference is that I'm still waiting for pre-authorization with my insurance company for my treatment at this outside facility. So it's all good with that. I'm hoping it all gets approved. It should. It's off-brand that they're trying to get me approved for. So we shall see. I'm supposed to go this Thursday to my treatment appointment, and hopefully I get my approval today or tomorrow, so I don't have to reschedule. As for the connection, my connection is getting stronger and stronger with my boo. She don't like when I call her my boo. She thinks that sounds too friendly. I personally think my boo is safe. It's like, I'm not claiming that you're mine per se, but you're my boo. Like, I like you. It's my boo. She's like, that sounds too friendly. It sounds like something a friend would say. I'm like, what? I'm like, did you not hear the song My Boo? That literally is talking about two people from the past that will always have that chemistry or connection, whatever, and that's my boo. So she's still my connection regardless. Conversations were had for sure this weekend and last week. I mean, we're always talking, but when we actually get on the phone to talk, it just goes for hours. So I'm glad there's always something to talk about. There's always something. BB obviously wants some attention. You want some attention, BB? Here you go. Here you go, mamas. She moved. But yeah, the connection's beautiful. I'm enjoying the whole thing. It just feels good not to feel so like overwhelmingly interested. Like, I'm super interested, don't get me wrong. But in the past, the feelings and everything would be so overwhelming that it would consume me to not get anything done. And I just made sure this time around, like, I am my priority. I gotta get things done that I need to get done. And it's important that I stick to what I want to get done, what I want to do. So she's good for, like, just, you know, not holding me up from what I want to do, because she got her own life. She's doing her own thing. And it's great. It's great. I don't want to get in the way of any of that. The other person that I, like, had a small connection with, like, I haven't heard from them. They haven't heard from me, really. And I'm completely fine with that. I just don't. I'm not trying to force anything that isn't there. If we don't align, we don't align. If I'm not interested, I'm just not interested. It's nothing, no hurt feelings or anything. It's just, I can't force myself to like someone. I'm not saying that I did that in the past, but it just seemed easier when they were more interested in you, is all I'm saying. But thankfully, I have a mutual connection, and it's aligned. We share a lot of the same interests. We're similar in certain ways, but we're still opposite in a lot of ways. So that makes it more interesting. The opposites attracting. Manifesting, still doing that, still going strong. It's been still happening. Things are good. I had a moment where, like I told y'all last weekend, it was just very hard for me to, like, come out of the feeling that I was feeling, but then I finally broke when I actually had a conversation with her about my circumstances and where I'm at in life and how we're building, and just wanted to be transparent of where I'm at. I didn't want to feel like go take a nap, girl. Go take a nap. Come here. I didn't want to, like, let that linger over my head and it to be awkward when I talk to her, when I go to see her. But I had to have that conversation for me to let it go, to just set myself free from the pressure I was putting on myself. She wasn't putting no pressure on me. It was me putting it on myself. So when I was able to just tell her what it was, like, this is where I'm at, this is what I went through, and can you work with where I'm at? Like, if it's a problem, let me know now, so, you know, we don't make this further. And so she was good with it. She's not looking for anything out of me other than my time, my attention. She's a quality time type of person, so that would be the only thing. If I didn't have time, then she would definitely probably not pursue me. But I was talking to her about leaving the church. Yeah, so I was talking to her about leaving the church, and because I really don't feel aligned. Like, it aligns with my life. The teachings they focus on at that church, it's more about traditional stuff. They acknowledge everybody but the LGBTQ community, and it's not that we need validation. It's just acknowledgement of just saying that you're safe here, we welcome you type shit. It's more about people and their background of ethnic backgrounds or whatever, which is great. Don't get me wrong, the diversity there on that level is beautiful, but it's like they purposely steer clear of that. And when my dad proposed this idea of us starting to talk as a family about the sermons him and my mom watched through their church, it started off with Pride Month, and the pastor was basically shitting on that community, trying to say that love isn't always love, and that's not what Jesus meant. And I'm just like, I don't subscribe to the bullshit of what they believe. That's their beliefs. That's not Bible principles at all. It's whatever they believe. And back then when my dad proposed the idea, it was more about just connecting with my family and just trying to feel closer to them. But I sincerely can't continue to act like my life and my existence doesn't matter. It doesn't matter to be acknowledged, as well as anyone else in the LGBTQ community. I mean, sexuality, yes, it is what it is. It's natural in how they are attracted to the same sex. It's nothing that they're forcing. There are traumas that happen where it could steer you one side or other, but generally, people who choose to be with the same sex is their natural attraction. It's nothing they're forcing. And as someone that's trans, I naturally felt this way. It was a natural feel. There was nothing pushing me to feel this way. Nobody said you should be a boy, or you need to act like a man, or you'd be better as a guy. No, I just felt this way. And I felt this way for a long time. So, I can't subscribe to these pastors. I just can't. I can't follow people who ignore my existence. They're kind and all that, or nice. Maybe nice is the better word for it. They're being nice because they don't want to say the wrong thing or make it even a thing. But when people really welcome you and accept you and are kind to you, and they don't care about how you identify, whatever your sexuality is, it's more about helping each other. It's more about doing the right thing, accepting people for who they are, loving people as they are. It's like, I love the person, but not the sin. Like, you don't have to, there's no sinning in the natural way of things. I do not feel like a sinner, regardless. I'm a flawed human being, as we all are. We're all flawed. There is nothing perfect about any human being. Nothing. Not even the kindest person in the world. There's nothing perfect about us. And that's where I'm just like, I really just can't subscribe to the shit that I hear sometimes. And like, another thing with the church that I've been attending, it's like, the pastor had a health scare last year, but the way that they feed the congregation is like fast food and sugar. And I'm like, is this really what y'all should be doing? Like, it was either Chick-fil-A, Wendy's, Krispy Kremes that they're serving the congregation. And going out this past weekend with my homeboy, catching up with him, I actually like bought something out, and I was so underwhelmed. Like I was like, my food tastes way better cooked at home than it does out buying this shit out in the street. Don't get me wrong, there's certain restaurants that I do enjoy, but my food was hitting, man. My food hits most of the time. I would say 90% of the time. There'll be a time or two where it doesn't hit, but it's gonna happen. But yeah, the church, I'm ready to walk away from it. And what's been hard, I think, is that there are people there that have been very kind to me, that when they see me, it's all love, and they don't even know I'm trans. But my leader, she only has me as an online server. So I've just felt a little bad about leaving and wanting to walk away from it. I do want to have a conversation with her about, me actually taking the step away, because I just don't feel like it aligns with my beliefs and what I've come to understand about who I am and the grander scheme of things. So I just know I gotta do it. And my connection was basically, she sounded a little petty when she said this, but she was like, you need to keep that same energy about leaving the church or whatever. And I'm just like, I forgot what we were even talking about, but it was just so funny how she said it. And I'm just like, you petty. That was petty, but it's cool. I don't mind. It was funny to me. But yeah, that's kind of what's on my mind as of right now. And then I finally got a response back from that conference organization, the organization that's holding the conference that I applied to, and that I missed the what's it called? The first meeting, orientation meeting. They said I can still be considered. I just gotta look over some shit and do all this other stuff, but I really kind of still want to go. So I think I'm gonna still try my luck to see if I can get in where I fit in, and because I really want to be a part of community. So that's really the goal in all of this, is community, and then still get to New Orleans to get to see the city. But I know I'm gonna want to go to New Orleans to really do some shit that is touristy, or as a first-time person going to see the city. It's like I definitely want to do some of that. So yeah, but this has been a humble good time. I am eating a hero. Peace.